So hopefully you can hear me, but I'm going to go through all my perfumes and my body sprays. I am outside in case you hear running water. Hopefully it's not going to be too distracting, but right up here, if you take a peek, there is a waterfall right there. So that is what that noise in the background is. Hopefully you can still hear me and everything's crystal clear, but I just wanted to kind of briefly go through all my perfumes. So I'm going to start out with some of the fuller size bottles. This one right over here on the left, this one is from Givenchy. This is the newest one. This one actually was sent to me through the Octoly website. It is the Live Irresistible Delicious. I think it's supposed to be delicious, but it's in French and I can't pronounce that. That one's more of like it's super strong. It's more of a cherry, almond, and vanilla kind of bakery scent. I think it's called a gourmand fragrance. And then I have two here from Ed Hardy. This one, I've used up one of these in the past and repurchased it. This is the Love Kills Slowly from Ed Hardy. It has more of like it's sweeter. It has more of like a strawberry fragrance to me. And then next up is the Love and Luck perfume from Ed Hardy. That one is more of a fresh scent. Does have a slight sweetness to it, but it's a 1.7. Those are both 1.7 fluid ounce bottles. It has a little bit of patchouli and sandalwood. I prefer to wear that one in the fall time. Then next up is this guy. I'm planning to toss this one in a project soon. I was trying to finish this one off before the end of the year. This is the Katy Perry Killer Queen. This is a 3.4 fluid ounce bottle. And I'm over halfway through that one at the moment, but it is a bit sweet. It has like a wild berry and plum fragrance to it, a little bit of patchouli and cashmere. It's all right. I don't think I would repurchase that one. I finished off like the smaller size of this as well. Then we're moving on to this big guy here. This one's from Victoria's Secret. This is called Forbidden. And I'm about down to here in this one. That's where I'm at in that guy. I like this one. It's a little odd to describe. I can't quite describe the fragrance on it. It's definitely sweet, but I could wear this one year round. Then on the end, I just barely finished that one off. That is the Victor & Rolf 3.4 fluid ounce bottle. This was just finished in my Finish Vibe by Fall. So I'll link that up in the cards in case you wanted to check that out. But I've been wearing this fragrance for 10 years now. I've had 3 or 4 large bottles like this. I've went through a Rollerball, one of the smaller sizes, and a ton of samples of this. So this is definitely one that I would recommend, and definitely one that I will be repurchasing. Then here on the left, this is the Viva La Juicy Gold Couture. It's a 3.4 fluid ounce bottle. I love this one. This is one of my new favorite fragrances. This is a really big bottle. I got it last year for Christmas from my brother. If you like a super sweet fragrance, it almost has like a caramel note to it. I love it. It has like sandalwood, amber, caramel, vanilla elixir. It's a really nice, yummy fragrance. Then this one's been around for a while. This is the Abercrombie & Fitch Ezra perfume. As you can see, I'm barely have any movement in that one, but it's really strong and I only wear that during the winter months. Next up is one that's kind of weird. This is a Celine Dion perfume here. It's just called Celine Dion. It's a 3.4 fluid ounce. It's really sweet and like a subtle light fragrance. It just has a really nice scent to it, and I've actually used up one of the smaller bottles and repurchased the big one. I did let my mother know that I'll be handing that one off to her. That's one of her favorite perfumes, and she only has one perfume right now, so I told her I'd give that one to her. Next up over here is my most recent perfume purchase. This is the Chanel Chance perfume. It's really nice, but it's very strong though. It's a kind of a fresh meets floral sort of fragrance, but this one's like a year-round perfume for me as well. This one I'm hoping to finish off before the end of the year. This is the True Religion perfume. This one's a fresh winter fragrance. I only wear it in the colder months. I'm going to try and finish this one off before the end of the year, and I would not repurchase that one. It's just taken so long to get through it. So anyway, there's that grouping. Here's the next bunching. So this is probably in my top 3 favorite fragrances right here. This one's from Givenchy. I have no idea how to pronounce this, but this is the Angel Demon Les Secrets. I'll put it down at the bottom there so you can see it. This one is only a 1.7 fluid ounce bottle, but you can see I'm almost finished with this one, well over halfway. This is my favorite date night perfume. It's really strong, but it's really nice at the same same time. It has like jasmine and patchouli, lemon and cranberry, green tea, that kind of fragrance. Definitely smell this one if you're around a Sephora because I highly recommend this one. After I finish this off, I would most certainly repurchase that one. This one is kind of weird. This is from Hot Topic, and I've went through one of these in the past, and I had to actually talk the girl into selling me this that was out on the display because it smells so good. This is like a true berry fragrance. I have no idea how else to describe it. I love how it is in a black skull here. I love how the actual perfume is like a blackened plum color. And the other bottle that I went through actually had black hearts floating in the liquid, but it doesn't have that anymore. There's no black hearts in this. But this has freshly spun cotton candy with pink berries and vanilla sugar. It's super sweet, really nice if you like a berry fragrance. Then this one, I've heard that they're discontinuing the Forever Red perfume from Bath & Body Works, and it really makes me sad because this is one of my favorite fragrances in the fall time, spring and fall. It's supposed to be a fruity blend of pomegranate with French peach and apples, so really, really nice. If you can score this at the semi-annual sales, I definitely recommend it. I'm almost finished with this one, so I might toss it in a future project. This one is great as well. This is the Vera Wang Embrace, the Rosebuds and Vanilla fragrance. This is nice. If you like rose and you like vanilla, I don't think you could go wrong with this. If you like a sweet rose scent, this one's super nice and soft. I think anybody could wear that. One of my favorites, continual repurchase for me, is the MAC Turquatic. This is just one of their smaller bottles, but as you can see here, I'm about halfway through this. Probably toss this one into a project in early 2018. I only wear this one during either the spring or the cooler months just because it's a super fresh fragrance. Then this one's been discontinued from Victoria's Secret. Sometimes you can find it during their sales throughout the year, but this is the Bombshells in Bloom. This is like a fresher version of the original with super sharp floral notes. It's a unique blend of pink freesia, red apple, water lily, flowers, and it's floral yet sweet and fruity at the same time. This guy on the end, Nicki Minaj Majesty. I went through a larger size of this. I think it was the 1.7 or the 3.4 fluid ounce, and now I just have this 1 fluid ounce bottle. And I'm about maybe a third of the way through this one. I'm trying to savor it. This one I really like wearing in, like, if I'm going to the office or something. Something about this one just speaks work to me. This one has red berries, lemon, and peach, magnolia, orchid, tonka bean, vanilla, and musk. It's really nice if you like a sweeter sort of perfume. I prefer this one if I want something sweet but crisp at the same time. Next up, I have a couple that are in the boxes still, but 2 of them I do take out of the boxes to use. One of them is still sealed for a reason. So right over here on the left, this is the Chanel Chance little trio here. So the original one is just the original Chance fragrance. And then this one right here, the Tendra, is a little bit more of a sweeter fragrance, and the Oh Fresh, it's been in one of my favorites before. This is more obviously of a fresh fragrance. I really like that one in the fall time and the spring. So anyway, that's a little kind of a little travel size sprayer set that I have. This guy is in the wrapper still for a reason. This is the old Kat Von D Saint perfume. This is the 1.7 fluid ounce bottle. I've used up 3 of these. This one is sealed because I was waiting to open it until she re-released her Saint and Sinner perfumes that she just barely released within the past few months. I don't know, 2 or 3 months. And I have to say, the original Saint perfume smells entirely different than the new version that she just put out. This one has way more of like a vanilla, sweet vanilla fragrance to it, and the new one has way more floral. So I'm probably going to bust this one open and use it soon, but you can see there it is still completely wrapped up in its original container. And then on the end, I have the Tocca Stella. It's this little guy here. I like keeping it in its little box. But this is what this one looks like there. This is like a floral woody musk kind of fragrance. I'm not the biggest fan of it. It has blood orange, bitter orange, freesia, lily, wild orchid, sandalwood, and musk in this one. So you can see there, I haven't used as much out of that one as I probably should have, but I like keeping it in the box. Plus it's nice to keep your perfumes in a dark area. Moving on to some of my smaller perfumes, Rollerball, that kind of thing. Over here on the end is one of my favorite perfumes. I'm just nervous to finish it all off. This is the Ralph Lauren Midnight Romance, and I could easily toss this into a project and have it finished by the end of the year, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to finish off a large bottle or just a small one. This is the 0.33 fluid ounce Rollerball. The top notes on this has raspberry, bergamot, lychee. Mid notes are jasmine, freesia, peony, and the base notes on this is black vanilla and iris absolute. It's really nice. It's a very sweet, very subtly sweet fragrance. I got one from Scentbird not too long ago, maybe like a year ago or so. Inside here, if you twist them up and pull them out, this one is the Marc Jacobs Oh So Fresh little sprayer in here. I like it. I just don't use it as frequently as I probably should. I'll probably toss this one into my purse and see if I can finish off a little bit more of that one for 2018. This is one of the newer ones in my collection. This is the YSL Beauty Mon Paris. This is the 0.25 little bottle here. It has strawberry, bergamot, orange flower, white peony, patchouli, cedarwood, raspberry. It's a sweeter fragrance, but not as sweet as I like. Next up is the Ralph Lauren Tender Romance. This one is almost too sweet for me, and that's saying a lot because I like my sweet fragrances, but it's nice if you like a sweet fragrance. Then I have the Miss Dior perfume here from Dior. This has blood orange essence, neroli, rose essence, amber, patchouli. It's different. It's more of like a date perfume, I would say, for me, or maybe like a springtime fragrance. So I don't wear this one as much as I should, but I am about a third of the way through this container here, so making a little bit of movement. For 2018, I'm probably going to be focusing on some of my smaller size perfumes instead of just the large ones. This one's almost finished. I think I'm going to add this one into a project soon before the end of 2017. This is the Taylor Swift Wonderstruck Enchanted. This is so hard for me to find. This is deliciously sweet. It has wild berries, pink poppies, passion fruits, peony blossoms, vanilla. It's a really nice one, in my opinion. Then I have one of these little mini Rollerballs of that Black Heart perfume that I showed you earlier. That's like the spun vanilla kind of fragrance. So just a little baby of that. And then this one, I finished off one of these earlier in the year. This is the Flower Beauty perfume, but it is the version called Cherished. And the reason why I had two of these is because I had a friend send me one because the name is Cherished and my first name is Cherished, so I thought that was kind of cool. So I finished one off. I have this one hanging around. I can't decide if I want to use this up or if I want to just hang on to it since it has my name on it. I like having little things in my collection that have my name. This one's kind of sweet, but it has like a powdery floral fragrance to it. It's a little too powdery for my liking, but there's some of my smaller sized perfumes. And then finally here I have all my body sprays, body splashes, whatever you want to call them. First one on the left is from Bath & Body Works. I found this at the semi-annual sale. This is their gingerbread latte. This is really nice. It's very sweet, but it smells very delicious. So I'll pull this out around Christmas time or in the summer. I really like that sweet fragrance. This one, this is weird. This is the Sexy Hair, Vibrant Sexy Hair Rose Elixir. This has rose and almond oil in here, and it's actually a dry oil mist that you can spray in your hair or your body. I prefer to use this one on my body, not so much on my hair. I mean, I'll spray it in my hair, but I prefer to use this on my body. I really like spraying this one on like my tattoos and stuff. It smells so good. It has the same kind of rose fragrance as the Lush Rose Argan Body Conditioner. If you like that fragrance, you'd really enjoy this. Here's one from the Body Shop. This is the Mango Body Mist. You can see there, I really haven't used very much out of that one. I'm so-so about that fragrance. That one might be decluttered in the near future. Maybe I'll pass it on to a niece or something. And then here is a nostalgic body spray. This is Gap Dream. I used to wear this when I was in junior high and high school. So I found one of these. I decided to pick it up because it just throws me back to those times. It's a very fresh fragrance though. And then I have the Victoria's Secret Sexy Little Things Noir. This is one of my favorite body sprays from Victoria's Secret. If I was to recommend one from Victoria's Secret, this would be it. And finally on the end, I have another one of these. This is the Victoria's Secret Bombshells in Bloom, but this is the body spray version. It's the body spray version of this guy right here. So since this was discontinued, I decided to pick up a body spray just so I wouldn't be out of that fragrance. But anyway, that was the last little category of all my perfumes. If you have any other questions, definitely leave them down in the comment section for me below. And I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.